What's going on YouTube? Twitchy back here with some more Awaken Chaos Era action. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the Wood Epic damage dealer Beran. She was just recently updated in our recent balance patch, so hopefully we can figure out whether it was a nerf, whether it was a buff, whether or not she's worth investing in. So let's go take a look at Beran. Now for Beran's base stats, her attack is pretty average for an offensive epic. I would say anything around the 1300 range is typically standard. She's got about 5k HP, that's not too shabby. She's a little on the squishier side in the way we're going to be using her today. Hopefully we won't be taking too much damage to where it actually matters, where we have to build HP on her. Her defense is 525. Her speed is 109, so she's definitely not slow, but she's not the speediest. Let's take a look at her ultimate ability. So she's going to deal 110 AoE damage to all enemies, and that scales based on the number of enemies remaining. It also is going to ignore 30% of the defense for targets over 50% HP. So you probably want her to be your first damage dealer to actually deal damage, just so you can get the value from the ignore defense. Let's take a look at her passive ability. Attacks will launch a bonus special ability strike if 4 or more enemies survive, dealing 90% damage to all enemies. That scales with the number of enemies remaining. Can be triggered only once per round. So essentially what this means is if you start your attack and there are 4 enemies alive on the battlefield, you will proc the additional bonus AoE ability. That's actually super huge because that means her burst damage is even better. So her basic ability deals 110% damage to 2 enemies. That's great. Grants attack up to this character for 2 turns so she can help self-buff herself. Now unfortunately we won't be getting too much value out of her basic just because we're really just using her for the burst damage on her ultimate ability along with her passive ability. Let's take a look at her trait. At the start of the round, it gains crit damage up for 1 turn and it's on a 2-round cooldown. That's awesome. And then our upgraded trait at the start of the round gains crit damage up and damage up for 1 turn, and it is also on a 2-round cooldown. So hopefully we should be seeing some big damage from Beran now after the recent changes. Let's go take a look at the stats. We've got her on 5.6k attack, 257 speed. She is crit capped. She's actually over the crit cap, so we could get more damage if we reduce that even more, but you know, we can only work with what our gear is. So her crit damage is 384. Precision, we're not too worried about precision, although I do highly recommend building for it. At least 20 to 30 extra precision is the goal for any RGB character. Now, I say we're not using or needing precision for this video just because we are pairing her with the legendary Zitlin. I actually love using Zitlin in hero showcases just because he allows you to ignore deflects. So with that said, our build for today's video is going to be Raider Avarice. And once again, she is fully invested in, so we've got her level 70, we've got her max Ascension, and then we do have her max masteries. So she's getting all of these juicy stats. This is what allows us to swap her from attack percent main stat boots onto speed boots. This allows for extra crit damage, extra attack percent, and extra speed because you just need less crit rate overall. So let's get started. Okay, so we have our first target. This is a tanky defense. Brand, Yolanda, Dark Andre, and Brand the Brilliant. All of these guys are super tanky, so this is going to be a good damage test for Beran. Our team used today is going to be Hazel. He's an amazing offensive support. He's epic. We're mainly just using him for his trait. Grants a speed up 2 for 1 turn to whichever team member has the highest attack, which is going to be Beran. So she is just getting plus 50 speed right off the bat. And then also we're going to try to get some value from his special ability. This is going to give her attack up, but it's also going to give her an instant bonus turn. Next in our team, we've got Zitlin. So we talked about Zitlin a little earlier in the video. We're mainly just using him for his aura. Grants a team-wide delay fate 2 effect. This gives us plus 20% accuracy and some precision, which basically means that it's helping us counter, deflect, and dodge. So last but not least, we've got the light elite Mary. Now she's going to be moving first on the team, and we're really just using her for her cleanse that she brings to the table. She's got a cleanse on her trait. She also has a cleanse on her ultimate ability and some invincibility for some mitigation if we need it. Our spells used today are going to be Last Breath and Rage Aura. Let's get started. Now first turn does go to Mary. So ever since the buff or the change to Beran, we actually don't even need to use this skill 2 on her to get the damage up. She just starts with it. We're going to start off the battle by ultimate ability. It really doesn't matter too much here. And then Beran gets next turn because she has the additional speed from Hazel. We're going to Rage Aura her. Let's see how much damage we get. We shouldn't deflect because we did bring in Zitlin. And there you go, guys. Clean sweep. The only damage dealer that you need in your life is the epic Beran. Let's find another battle real quick. Okay, we have our victim number 2. This looks like it potentially might be a little too tanky for this comp, so we're going to bring in additional support. Alia, she's on a triple raider build. She's around 340, so hopefully we don't get outsped. If we do, I'm not sure that really matters, but let's see if we can wipe this like we did the last one. First turn does go to Halia, so we're able to just skill 2 into Beran, which gives her an instant bonus turn. Nice thing about Halia, if you guys have her, make sure you're using her. She complements cleave. She really just makes cleave. Her and Hazel, these are probably the best offensive supports in the game. So we're gonna Rage Aura here. We are going to ult. Hopefully this is enough damage to get the job done, and it is. We've got another turn because Halia's is an instant bonus turn, and then we have another turn from Hazel. So we are just getting a bunch of turns. There's no way that this defense is going to be able to survive this much damage. Okay, so we have our third target. We've got a Holy Yolanda, Dark Andre, Alistair, and Brand the Brilliant defense. So I'm going to have to bring in something to cleanse the stun from Alistair, and that's going to be Royce. If you guys haven't seen my Royce showcase, make sure you go check it out. And then our other members are going to be Halia. We've got Zitlin once again for the anti-deflex. If you guys want to check the Royce build, it's dragon scale, nothing crazy, some focus, defense, and that's pretty much it. So let's see if we have the damage to one shot. Now I really like bringing Beran into Holy Yolanda defenses just because she has the no one shot, or the trait that allows her to not be one shot. She can't take more than 65% damage. However, because Beran does have the ultimate that procs into her passive ability, that could kill a Holy Yolanda. So Halia gets first turn. We are going to skill 2 into Beran. Alistair is going to stun Beran. Royce is going to pop off. He's going to cleanse. He's going to get the additional turn. We are, let's deal some damage into Dark Andre. And there we go. We didn't even have to Rage Aura. Beran just does the deeps, guys. Ever since they gave her damage up buff, I feel like she's that burst DPS that everyone wants Urian for. Look no further. There is an epic that can fulfill that role, and her name's Beran. So guys, please let me know down in the comments below, what do you think? Was Beran nerfed? Is she worth investing in? Let's go try her out in some RTA. Okay, hopefully this queue doesn't take too long. Looks like it did it. Nice. We found my guild leader, Cloud. Awesome. So I think what does Cloud like to play? I want to say he's a Nero gamer, but also, you know, I want to see if he does pick Nero. I want to see how much damage Beran will do into him. So what is our gameplay here? I'm thinking that it's probably Lightning ban. So he bans Holy Yolanda as he should. I am gonna go with, what do we want to go with? Probably Aurea. First pick Aurea is always solid just for control. It helps us counter speed teams. So he's going with Ashlyn. Okay. So his Ashlyn's probably on a very fast build so that he can get value from the 2-turn stun on her ult. Okay, so he follows up with Jabez. I've got Aurea. Now I kind of need the foundation to my team. We are bringing in Beran, so we are gonna commit to Cleave. Okay, and once again we saw Hazel paired with her earlier, so let's try bringing in Hazel. What else can we do? He's got Jabez. He's got. Let's go Alessia. Okay, she's a new toy. She's fun. I just built her up recently, so I hope she's not too scuffed. He follows up with Nero, like I said earlier. The Nero pick from Cloud is super strong. I think he's got his Nero fully mastered. Let's see what his 4th final pick. He's got to potentially throw in some supports. Right now, he's just got damage. He's got control. What is he gonna go with? He picks Nathalia. Okay, I wonder if this is like a secret speed Nathalia. Alright, last but not least. What do we need to follow up with? I'm thinking it's gotta be Halia. It's definitely gotta be Halia. We've got great support around Beran. We've got another damage to Alessia that kind of hard counters his Ashlyn. We've got control from Aurea. He has to answer my Aurea's control, or he has to answer the bonus turns that we're about to have. What is he gonna go with? Last pick. Dark Org. Okay, so he's going with the RNG Gamer. I feel like we might be okay with that. Actually, hold on. No, we are not okay with that. We are going to ban Jabez. He's banning Alessia. So this is kind of perfect, guys. We've got great offensive support. Basically what we were using in regular arena earlier. So we got, oh my gosh, RNGesus is looking upon us. This means since we didn't get stunned by his Dark Orc, we can skill 2 into Beran. Beran has all of her buffs, damage up, crit damage up. Let's see if she has the damage, okay? She was just buffed. She better have the damage. She kills everyone besides Nero and Dark Orc. She should be able to, hold on. It's not over yet, guys. It is not over yet. Still, this can be a close battle. So we've got a ult Dark Orc here. He's gotta heal us up a little bit. We can't get stunned. If we do, we're dead out, but we still come out on top. So guys, if you liked this showcase, if you liked Beran, if you think she's worthwhile, make sure you subscribe so you see my future hero showcases, guys, and I will see you in the next one.